Hello, let's continue our Sudoku journey with 4 Steps on the Road by Emphyrio. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box. We are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. Additionally, these purple lines are Renban lines. So what that means is that they contain a consecutive set of non-repeating digits but in any order. So let's say this one contained 1 through 5. I could do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 4 there. 4 and 5. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is a set of consecutive digits. Or I could do, say, 2 through 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's another set of consecutive digits. The order does not matter. All that matters is it contains, if you take the digits it contains, they end up consecutive. All right, so those are the rules. You can check the link in the description if you want to try it yourself first. I definitely recommend you do. And I am going to get started right now. All right, so for a 5-cell Renban in a 6x6, it's only 6 numbers. So it's only missing 1 number. So in order for those to be consecutive, each one of these is only missing a 1 or a 6. Now we know in every column and every row, we're going to have a 1 and a 6. So basically, we're going to have something like this, where like these two are 1 through 5, and these two are 2 through 6, or the other way around. So we just have to figure out which is which. Let's see here. This is actually interesting that it's unique. So the other thing we can think about is, for example, this cell here. Let's make that green for a second. Where does green go in this box? Well, it can't repeat on the Renban, so it's going to go in one of these, which means that it ends up on this Renban here. So green actually can't be the 1 or the 6 that's missing from this Renban because it's also on this Renban. And we already pointed out that these two are going to be 2 different Renbans. One's going to be 1 through 5 and one's going to be 2 through 6. So we can kind of do that with these digits here. So purple here can't go in any of these. So purple's one of these two, which puts it up here somewhere. And so purple also can't be 1 or 6. So we're going to end up with a 1 or a 6. Like the 1 or 6 is going to be here, and then the other 1 or 6 is going to be down here. We have the same thing happening over here. I don't actually know if blue is different than purple, for example, but we're just going to do it this way anyway. So blue is in one of these two, which puts it down here. And let's use orange here. Orange is one of these two, and it's going to go up here. I don't even know if this is necessary, but just for symmetry purposes, we'll do them all. So what do we want to do about all this? This 1 is interesting because it takes 1 out of all of these cells. And we just said this can't be 1. That's the way to break in. That's really cool. So I'm glad I pointed all that out. So orange is not allowed to be 1 because otherwise there'd be a 1 on this Renban and a 1 on this Renban, and there'd be nowhere to put 6 in this row. So this is not a 1. None of these are 1s, which means this has a 6 on it. So this has the 6 on it, which means this one has it means this one has a 1 on it. So actually the 6 goes here, the 1 goes here, and then there's a 6 over here, and there's a 1 up here. And that actually lets us place this one. 1 is not orange. This one is not orange. So orange actually goes here. We knew orange wasn't 1, so I could have done that earlier. This is neat. I like this. This isn't 2 or 3, and this is 1 through 5. So it's not 1, 2, 3. So this is 4 or 5 only. So it could be the 4 here, or we could put a 5 here. I think either works. Let's see. Oh, I can't put a 4 and a 5 here because this Renban has a 4 and a 5 on it. So if this was a 5, I'd have to put both 4 and 5 here in order for this Renban to work. That's not going to work. So actually purple is 4. So we're gonna make that a 4 there. That's cool. So there's a 4 up here somewhere. What else should we do here? So that means these are exactly 2, 3, and 5, which means the 6 goes here. Right. Okay, so yeah, we can say that this ends up as 6, which is not purple, specifically. So this Renban is going to be 2 through 6. So we're missing the 1, and we're missing orange. Yeah, we kind of have that marked already. Orange is not 2, 3, or 4, and we know orange is not 1. So orange has to be 5. That's the only option, and 5 goes here. Right, so we know orange is 5 now. We don't actually need orange anymore. We don't actually need purple anymore. Let's clear them as we figure them out. So we have a 1 down here. Let's see, how do we... There's probably just some Sudoku to do at this point. These are going to be... we need a 2. So this is a 2 or a 3. And then these are 2, 3, or 4. That's not a 2. There's a 5 up here. Let's just keep track of that. Okay, this is a pair. This is a 1, 6 pair. We know the order because of this one here. So this is going to be 5, 6, and 2. We know this is not 6. So this is only 2 or 5. These are... Oh, the 6 can only go here, actually. This is 2 or 5. That's a 2, 5 pair. So this is also a pair. This is this one needs a... This one can't have a 1 on it. Right. And green is not 1. So this is the one. It's not green. This is the green 2, 5. Okay, so that's the green. That places this one down here, which is not green. This can't be 2 or 5 because of that there. So that actually places the green 2, 5 here. Let's fix that coloring up. Let's see, we know there's a 6. Oh, there's not a 6 on here, so there's a 6 in here. So again, blue is not 6. That places this 6. Blue is still not 6. So blue, what is blue? It's 1, 3, or 4. It's not a 1 though, so it's 3 or 4. That puts a 3 or 4 here. Okay, we don't have the same thing where like a 3, 4 is looking down, so we can't exactly place blue yet. It would be a 3 here or a 4 here. Actually, there must be a 4 down here, so that is a 4. We don't know if it's blue though. All right. This Ren band needs 2 through 6. It has 4 and 6. So these are 2 and 3 and 5 only. It doesn't seem like I can do much with that. This is 1 through 5, so we need 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, this can only be 3 then. Right, this sees a 1, a 2, a 4, a 5, and a 6. So this is only 3. I didn't spot that earlier, but that does make blue 4. I guess we shouldn't be too surprised about that. That's a 2, 5 pair, so this is a 3. That gives us 4 and 2 and 5. Okay, now we're finishing up. Green is 5. That's a 2, that's a 3, 2, 3, 2, and we just finish with a 1 and a 3 here. And we're done. Nice. Correct solution as well. That was a really cool puzzle. Thank you, Emphyrio. I really liked that idea. Everything came together with first just realizing that because a column or a row needs a 1 and a 6, and these Ren bands can only be missing a 1 or a 6, they must be missing one of them. That meant that the adjacent Ren bands one of them had to be 1 through 5, one had to be 2 through 6. That was really cool. And then additionally, we discovered the geometry that prevented these 4 cells from being the 1 or the 6. And those together actually allowed us to figure out that this given 1 was extremely powerful, because it not only was taking 1 out of these 4 cells, it was also taking 1 out of this cell. So that was really cool. So this couldn't have a 1 on it, and that let us know what all of the Ren bands were. That is really cool. All right. Well, thank you, Emphyrio. I quite enjoyed this puzzle. It was really, really cool. And if you guys enjoyed it as well, then why not leave a like and subscribe and leave a kind comment.